Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz. It is April 24, 2017, 1:13 a.m. in Birmingham. And the topic, wow, I'll start out by telling you Matthew 24:37 is in the days of Noah, so shall it be again in our day. Guys, I have a very hot topic, and I'm going to have 3, maybe 4 blogs on this. And you're not going to believe a lot of what you hear. And this is why it's taken me such a long time to get this together. I'm sitting back half the time with my mouth wide open. I mean, it never closes. You know that. But wow, the things that I've learned. I mean, I've known, but yet it's been explained. And I'm still reeling from it. So I've got to make at least a blog post to get you ready to watch for it because they're coming up. And as in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the time of the coming of the Son of Man. And how is it so easy for the fallen angels, the watchers, the Nephilim, to take women, all that they chose, to be their bride, to mate with them, to all of them, to many of them, to millions of them. Look, it wasn't just the 200. But when you go in and do some research, you'll find out that the women told them no. Told the angels, no, we don't want to lie with you. So the angels thought that their beauty was enough to overcome the women. But you have to figure one thing. These women were probably absolutely gorgeous. And the angels were really upset, like, wow, we thought we could just walk right in and take what we wanted. No, it wasn't anything like that. It was far from it. This wasn't an event where these 200 angels fell and then they walked in and started taking wives as they chose. They did that, but they didn't do it as angels. They did it by changing their bodies. They shape-shifted from reptilian-looking animals to looking like the women's husbands. That's how they came in. That's how so many were impregnated and had offspring, and their offspring were giants. The women were blown away by this. They resisted. But a woman's very husband come to her at night after a hard day's work, goes to bed with her. Next thing you know, she's pregnant. And she probably is thinking, wow, my husband's so full of energy. He hadn't been like this in a while. But the story was the women resisted the fallen angels, the Nephilim, the watchers. They resisted them. But they had to change themselves to look like their husbands to gain their, to get the other part of the bed. Guys, it wasn't just a slam down, thank you, ma'am. It was a hoax altogether, and it was done in secret, and all the angels did this, and there may have been a few that kept their reptilian looks. But let me tell you this, and by any means, I am not leaving anything out. I'm going to go through this, and the pages are enormous that I've gotten down. But I'm going to go through this, and I'm going to be like a ping pong ball, or like one of these machines where you hit the flippers and that ball goes every different directions. Look, this is the way I'm going to give it to you. And there's a reason behind it. When I give it to you in that way, you'll understand it better. And that'll sink in. But I'm not doing this. I'm doing it as a biblical teacher would do it. He'll go from Exodus to Daniel, and then over here to Enoch, and then he'll go back to even to Jasher, but then back to Genesis, and then back to Exodus. You know, he's going around, but he's putting things in perspective so that your mind will get used to how this happened, how this happened, how this happened. And the end result is going to be, guys, we're being food right now today. They're here. They are here today. And they're our leaders. You don't know which ones. But a lot of people do. This is why so many people are hell-bent on carrying them through to today. And this is why, as of in the days of Noah, so shall it be again in our day, in our final days. It is here. They are here. They're staging. And boy, do they live everywhere. Millions of them. 2/3 fell. And they were scattered. So the ones who were placed by God to be the lights in the sky, they're there for a punishment. And to move, the punishment gets greater. And this is why Satan's tail, the red dragon, will knock 1/3 of them out of the skies. Look, we got a long ride here. We have several blogs, and I promise you, you're going to learn some stuff that you didn't know, and I don't care who you are. I'm going to give you one tidbit to chew on, and then I'm going to end it. But I'll start back up either tomorrow or the next night, and let's see where it takes us. Did you know that gold will make food grow 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 times its normal size? Did you know that the intake of gold is a purification for your body? Well, you're going to learn all about that. And I went from the Rephaim, the offspring, from the reptilian, the Nephilim, the watcher, angels, to gold. You'll understand more when I get done, but right now, get ready for a ride. This is part 1, and I don't know how many parts I'll have. Probably about 4 or maybe 5. But I will make them shorter because I myself want to go through it and get it right. Jody Wolf Expoz.